we're going to explain how to resolve import module could not be resolved errors in Python. This frustrating error pops up when your Python code tries to use a module, a file containing Python code, that it can't find. Let's break down the common causes and solutions. 1. Typographical errors. The most frequent culprit is simply a misspelling in the import statement. Double-check the module name exactly as it's written in the file name. Remember, Python is case-sensitive. If you're importing my module, make sure the file is literally named mymodule.py. 2. Incorrect file path. Python searches specific locations for modules. If your module isn't in one of these places, you'll get the error. The most common solution is to ensure your .pysoft file is in the same directory as the script trying to import it. If it's in a different directory, you have a couple of options. A. Move the module file, or B. Use the sys.path to tell Python where to find the module. For B, add import sys.path, append path to your module at the beginning of your main script, replacing path to your module with the actual path. Be careful about relative paths versus absolute paths here. 3. Virtual environments, VNVs. If you're using virtual environments, which you should be, make sure you've activated the correct one before running your code. Failing to activate the VNV means Python won't find the modules installed within that environment. The activation process varies depending on your operating system and how you created the venv, using venv, conda, etc. Check the documentation for your chosen method. 4. Missing installation. The most obvious reason is that the module you're trying to import isn't installed at all. For modules from PyPI, the Python package index, use pip install module name. Replace module name with the name of the module, e.g. pip install requests. If it's a module you've downloaded directly, make sure you've placed it correctly and followed any specific installation instructions. 5. Conflicting versions. This happens less frequently, but can be tricky to debug. If you have multiple versions of Python installed or multiple environments with different versions of a module, Python might choose the wrong one. Ensure you're consistently using the same Python interpreter and environment throughout your project. Virtual environments help avoid these conflicts. 6. Incorrect module structure, packages. If your module is part of a larger package, ensure that your import statement reflects the package's structure. For example, if you have a package, myPackage, containing a module, mymodule.py, you wouldn't import it as import mymodule. You'd need import myPackage, mymodule. The structure of your directory and your import statements must match. 7. Restarting your IDE interpreter. Sometimes a simple restart of your IDE, integrated development environment, or Python interpreter can clear up temporary issues. This isn't a long-term solution, but it's a quick thing to try before diving into more complex troubleshooting. By systematically checking these points, you should be able to pinpoint the cause of your import module could not be resolved errors and get your Python code running smoothly. Remember to consult the documentation for any specific modules you are using. Sometimes there are unusual installation requirements.